Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Kova here, and welcome back to more Daily Gossip. We are starting off with a bit of Everton news. They're going to feature like two big transfers. The first one is a guy on screen called Indi. He used to play for Porto. Not Porto, he used to play for Feyenoord, then went to Porto. He's still there, and Everton are preparing a 12.5 million bid. This is obviously to do with Stones apparently close to leaving. They're going to get 50 plus million for him, and then they're going to spend 12.5 million on Indi, who's going to be his direct replacement. But I think they do need another centre-back additionally as well as a replacement for Stones to kind of like rebuild the team, rebuild the core of the team. Next up is James Chester. He's getting linked to a move back to the Championship. Obviously, he left Hull to go to West Brom in a big money deal, and now Derby County are readying a 6 million bid for James Chester's services. Next up, another Everton signer, WITSEL. Everton have apparently agreed a 25 million fee with Zenit St. Petersburg for the Belgian international signing. It's a lot of money, but as again, a lot like we mentioned it yesterday with Juventus, they kind of about to get the money. So they're looking to kind of splash the cash beforehand so the prices don't increase with clubs knowing they have money. So WITSEL for 25 million and Indi for 12.5. That's a really nice bit of business. 37.5 million with cash to spare as well from this potential Stones sale. So you got your Stones replacements, you got another midfielder, and you could potentially go for another centre back as well with the spare money over. Next up is Amadou. He's getting linked with a move to Middlesbrough. It's just interest at the moment. Obviously, he's only 22. He's only just breaking into the Lille team. Middlesbrough are interested in taking him there and having him, really start games for them and start, getting in the first team. Next up is Sunderland. They're preparing a bid for Will Keane from Manchester United. He classed as a striker on this, but I think he's more of a cam or like a centre mid, isn't he? But either way, Moyes is apparently a fan. They're going to ready a 6.5 million bid to get him. Obviously, I think Moyes going to Sunderland was a class appointment. I think he's the type of club that can really do well. Obviously, Everton at one point were not, even like top half. They were struggling for a long time. Moyes, at one point they finished 17th, just below the relegation places. Moyes ended up turning that round and got them into the Champions League at one point, and a really strong side. So I'm thinking he can probably do the same with Sunderland now as well. But Will Keane's going to be his first signing, target anyway, at least. Next up is Aubameyang. He's linked with Manchester City again. They're apparently back in for a £58 million bid. That's apparently what his release clause is. It's just £58 million. And Manchester City are interested in getting him and John Stones together at once. Next up is Caleri from the Argentinian League. I don't know much about this guy, but West Ham are close to his signing. Again, another striker getting linked with West Ham. I know, but there's nothing I can do about that. They just really like the strikers, and they're trying to get one in. Caleri being the next one. Obviously, we've had Baka, we've had Benteke, now Caleri. So, I'd be interested to see when West Ham actually do sign one of these guys. It was looking like it could be this one. Next up was Wilfried Bony. I think he's featured in the past one or two of these, constantly linked with a move away from Manchester City. Obviously, he's not playing at all at the moment. And now Swansea are the next club in to go for him. Obviously, we've had Everton get linked with him. And Palace as well got linked with him. And now Swansea are going to go back in for Wilfried Bony. Not sure how much they'd be able to get him for. And how much Manchester City would demand for a player they paid. I think they paid 30 million for him, so that'd be crazy. And then finally, we end with Romelu Lukaku. He has said he has unfinished business with Chelsea. That's apparently what came out today, that he has unfinished business to go back to Chelsea and obviously be a top player as such. And I think you get like first team now, the way he's been playing recently in the Prem. But that is it, guys. No team, because obviously for some reason it's saying I've got 22 players. It's kind of messed up. But if you enjoy, only a brief one today. Obviously it's Sunday. I've got stuff to do. But I thought I'd still pop out a transfer video. And obviously I think it'll be a bumper episode tomorrow. But yeah, if you did enjoy, guys, hit that like button. And I shall see you tomorrow for more transfer gossip.